This is James. James is a small business owner and he needs internet so he can email suppliers, manage his internet banking, and a telephone number so customers can contact him. So, he calls one of the major internet service providers and explains that he needs broadband, so they send him a router and a basic phone to connect to his internet socket at a price that he feels is comfortable. But once James starts making calls, each of these calls is chargeable and is added on to his bill. Suddenly, the bill he gets is not the one he thought he'd be paying every month. So he decides to email his supplier to complain, but his internet is slow, keeps going offline, and his supplier tells him to reboot his router, leaving him frustrated with the poor support. Later that day, James is with a customer in a coffee shop. He isn't aware that new potential customers are calling his office leaving voicemails, but because he hasn't answered, they've gone to a competitor. James is saddened and disappointed that he's lost potential new business. James has had enough. He contacts Blaucomm, who design a bespoke solution to install a business-grade internet connectivity circuit that has reliability and redundancy built in. To ensure he always stays connected, Blaucomm suggests installing a modern VoIP service, which is hosted in the cloud. It gives all the features James needs, like giving customers options to ensure calls are sent to the right person or diverted when no one will be available. All possible from a single web portal to manage it. This gives James flexibility to manage his communications a lot easier. James can keep his existing number and even add new ones in different UK dialing codes to give local identity no matter where he is. He gets call recording and voicemail to email notifications, so when someone leaves a voicemail, it's emailed to him, allowing him to review important messages and respond quicker. He can also use an app to turn his smartphone or laptop into an extension of your desk phone and use them to make calls over the internet using his business number. Even if something unexpected happens and people can't get into the office, it's easy to carry on as usual because the system is in the cloud, allowing James to carry on as usual. So when his business grows and he employs more staff or opens a new office, the system scales with him. Multiple users and sites are no problem, since they all belong to the same system, meaning free calls between sites and making management a piece of pie. So when James has a site in the north and another site in the Midlands, he can manage them all with a few clicks. It's great for managing costs too, since there's little or no upfront costs, and he doesn't need to worry about maintenance or upgrade charges. The system gives him all the features he needs, with a generous allowance of free calls to 01, 02, 03 and 07 mobile numbers, meaning a predictable amount each month. Did you see what James did there? He got smart and came to Blaucomm. That's what he did.